I am 17 years old and I run a power washing company that does over $50,000 a month. This is the shop that I built to make it all happen. And today I'm gonna walk you through exactly on how I run my company being such a young age. From the way we operate, how long I've been doing it, how exactly you could do this too, let's get into it. So here is our shop. Now it's on a very busy road, so you might hear some cars going by, but who cares because it's awesome. So the thing I love about this shop is it's on a very busy road and it has a massive parking lot. And so I wanna put a sign out there so when everybody goes past, I mean, there's probably thousands of cars going past a day, they could see our sign. And the truck is also sitting here, so pretty much everybody driving past can still see the truck, and it's pretty much just a temporary sign. But it is definitely a lot more professional when people are coming by, you know, they see the truck in the front of the building. In my opinion, it just kind of displays a little bit of trust. So that's part of the reason we went with this building. Now, coming into the office, this is one of my favorite parts with our shop. So our last shop did not have an office at all. It was pretty much just a massive garage that was really dusty. It was disgusting, and you couldn't really have your computer here or a nice spot to work. So right as you walk in, you have a nice coffee station with an espresso machine and a coffee machine. I don't really drink coffee, so I don't know why it's here. Maybe just for people that are walking in here. But it is nice to offer to people that are just coming in for business to business. As you can see, there's a bunch of storage. You know, we have a ton of cabinets. I was gonna make this a little reception area, but we really don't have clients walking through the door. So it's pretty much just a massive office. Going over here, we have a truck key lockbox. This has all the truck keys in it. Here are some clipboards for the technicians. And here is a little turn-in section for all of our maintenance forms and all of our other forms as well when the technicians go through orientation and training. And now for one of the best parts. Here is my office, here's the desk. I know this has like a nature stone floor, which I don't really know why. I think the dude told me that there was an insurance claim. They used to have carpet in here, but when it flooded, they had to put this floor in because it was the cheapest. I mean, I still don't really mind it. I mean, it kind of matches, kind of doesn't, so I don't really care. Went ahead and got this love seat in here. It's a really small couch in person, but I think it does the job, you know, perfectly. Just have a little setup of everything going on over here. I know it's pretty messy. I don't usually keep it messy. It's just because I'm recording this video for you guys. Now, the other cool thing is I also put all of these services that we provide on the back wall back here. So, you know, no matter who you are, if you walk in, you know exactly the services we offer and what we do. I know they aren't really kind of like all straight, which bothers me too. So I gotta fix that, but I think they're still cool, you know, either way. Now, whenever I'd watch shop tours online on like YouTube and stuff, I always saw they put the logo on the back wall. So I had to put the logo on the back wall. It just makes the room pop, makes it feel a lot more professional when people are walking in. And again, we don't have a lot of people coming in just when we're doing one-to-ones with other business owners that we work very closely with. So that's probably one of the key reasons that I put it in here. And I always make sure to have a whiteboard as well. I have some numbers right there I can't let you guys see right now, but it does have pretty much all of our 2025 goals. We are very open with our team. I like the team to know exactly what numbers we're at right now, what we want to get to. And for example, we have like a Google review goal. This is how many Google reviews we want to get to. We give the technicians bonuses every review they get. And so it kind of all plays in together. And I can have all the text in here, look at the whiteboard, we can go over everything, and it's pretty nice. But that is the entire office pretty much. It is pretty big. It's around 300 square foot. Eventually, I want to put in some vinyl flooring to make it look a little nicer. But that's what we got for right now. Now we're gonna go into the shop where all this magic happens. Now, as we walk into the shop here, we have a restroom right here. I'll go ahead and show you real fast. So I wanted to put a Corvette picture in here just to make it pop. You know, I didn't really know what else to put in here. We have a bunch of cleaning supplies in here, obviously. And then, you know, there's really nothing to show, just a toilet and a sink. Moving to the right here, this is where all the technicians are dispatched each and every morning. So pretty much, I feel it's very important that all the technicians sit down at this desk in the morning so we can go over each and every job we have for the day. And eventually, obviously, this is probably gonna be the operations manager's job, dispatching and going through all the jobs for the day with the crew. I'm just doing it right now because I'm acting as the operations manager. And as I was telling you, we always have the whiteboard. This makes it a lot easier for us to go over goals with the technicians. Maybe if there's something special with the way a job is for the day, we could show them on the computer and we could show them on the whiteboard right here as well. Now, something that we kind of do differently than a lot of other companies is we go ahead and we supply, you know, a pallet of water we're gonna get sometime in here, but we supply waters, any other drinks. I think they like Gatorades, and we're gonna go ahead and put some snacks right here. Every morning when they get hungry, they could just grab some and bring it to the truck. And when I was doing a lot of shop tours as well, I saw a lot of people had, you know, personal lockers for their technicians, which I feel is just a great touch, because that way if the technician wants like a, you know, a backup pair of their pants, shoes, maybe it's some boots for power washing, especially when you get wet, they can put it in these lockers that I got right here. So, you know, just a nice set of lockers. Then we have all of our pallet racking and all of our materials. So over here we have, you know, pretty much all of our chemicals and stuff like that, just some backup equipment. And on this shelf right here, pretty much we have, this is all needs repair. these are backup hoses. And so I try to make a list of, backup things just in case something from the truck goes down. And here is the truck as well. I haven't really shown you guys the new setup here. So we got the 3 hose reels. We went ahead and redid this back portion as well. We have the 8-gallon per minute machine with the big water tank. Pretty much got everything on here and it looks pretty good. And if you know anything about power washing, I really want to upgrade to those aluminum skids in the back of the bed, which I could have done this year, but I'm, spending my money. Otherwise, you guys are gonna see in a few weeks what I spent a lot of money on. It's gonna be something big for the company, so definitely stay tuned for that. Now, I also wanted to make an area just for some tools. I know it's pretty messy right here, but me and my father actually built this here just to hold all these storage totes because I thought it was pretty cool. I saw it on like Facebook or something. Thought it was really cool and neat and organized, so we went ahead and built that as well. And we always have all of our procedures hung up on the wall as well, just so the technicians can see when they get back for the day, what are they supposed to do? Are they supposed to clean out the truck? Or we're supposed to have meetings on that day? And so we have everything, like workers' comp posted actually on that board over there, and we have them all around the shop pretty much on what they have to do. We also have something called Maintenance Monday. So every Monday, the technicians are going to come in here, they're going to fill out a maintenance form, log it for all of the equipment, whether it's an oil change, they just have to inspect the tips on the surface cleaner, clean them out, look at the hoses, make sure they're not damaged, just stuff like that, get it signed by an operations manager and turn it into those turn-in bins that I showed you in the office. Now this is just very messy stuff. We're in the process of ordering a dumpster because this place didn't come with the dumpster, so that'll be coming next week. And then I got one of my fun kind of toys in here as well. This is a Surf 125 Honda dirt bike. It's sweet. Now going a little bit over here, that's pretty much all we have in the shop right now. There's not a whole lot of space, but in general, I think the shop's around 2,000 square foot, so that's including the bathroom and the office as well. So we have a little bit of space, but I need to show you one more thing. Now going out the door, there is a ton of room back here to park. We pretty much have like this whole area right here. I had a trailer that I just sold. My buddy just moved into this shop right here. So it pretty much means we just have a ton of room for growth. If we want to have extra trucks, I'm kind of looking at box trucks to have just because we don't have a lot of room in the shop. And this is a 10x10 garage door, so fitting the F-250 in there is already enough. And besides, we have pretty much this entire lot over there, to park box trucks in. So I'm thinking we could probably get up to, 5 to 6 trucks out here and then 1 truck in here as well. So maybe 7 to 8 trucks. And I think obviously by that time, we're gonna expand enough where we need more offices. I'm hoping if we could get, the units over here as well, once we get to that point, I think that'll be awesome. All right, so now that you guys have seen the actual shop tour, you've seen where we are now, I wanna show you guys exactly how I started. So I started this power washing company when I was 15 years old. Now, how could I start a company that young if I didn't even have a car yet? I couldn't drive. So pretty much what I would do is I would do postings on Facebook. I'd knock doors. I'd get my first few jobs. I'd go ahead and put the power washer in the back of, we had a 2006 Toyota Camry that was my brother's, but he let us use sometimes. And so my dad would drive me to power washing jobs. I remember the first job we went to, it was a deck, and I charged them $75, which now, it definitely would have been hundreds of dollars because it was a big deck. And I just remember they were okay with me pulling up to their driveway in a Toyota Camry, and we literally had the power washer sticking out of the trunk. It was it was the most unprofessional thing I could even fathom right now. But the thing is, I had to start somewhere, and people are okay with that. They can kind of tell, I was a young kid trying to, go after something there. And eventually I grew it to now, and they're still my client. But the reason I tell you that is because everybody has to start somewhere. Whether you're starting out of a Toyota Camry like I did, whether you have equipment already and you're just posting on Facebook to get jobs, it doesn't matter. You just need to start now. So now that we have talked about everything on how I started, where I'm at now I'm going to talk about pricing. How much do I pay for the shop? How much do I pay for this building? So first things first, I pay a base amount pretty much of $2,000 a month. That is included with some utilities, some not, just because some of the utilities, the bill isn't in my name because the landlord said it was a big mess, and some of the utilities they are. And so it's kind of it's different every month, but it's right around $2,000 to $2,200 a month, just about. So, which is not bad considering the location of the shop. We're on a very busy road. We're going to put a sign out there, which is going to get a lot of impressions on that as well. And I think if a lot of you, even if you're just starting out, you might see this and you might be inspired, which is awesome. But I think a lot of people as well are going to think, I need a better shop. I need a newer shop. That's not exactly true. Guys, if you go back at my YouTube videos and, I pretty much at this time last year, actually it was in December of last year or January, I made a video saying, moving into my new shop, and we're paying $1,500 a month, and I was splitting it with the landscaping company, and it was just this big garage. It was very dusty, and I couldn't even work on my computer in it, but it worked. I was still making money from it. I was still doing good. Everything was running great. I really think you only need to get to a shop like this once you need to get into the office, once you need to maybe hire an office manager, an operations manager. That way, they have a place where they could sit and work on their computer as well. And part of the reason about this as well is it's just a much more professional space. I wouldn't really recommend going with another company into a space unless you guys are very close or you don't have a lot of employees, or maybe if you're just starting up. But for us, I really wanted this building by ourselves for our company because we have that training center that I showed you guys. We have all of our chemicals and materials. That way nothing gets mixed up. I know exactly who has all the keys, and this is North Lake Pressure Washing's building. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I went ahead and tried my best to show off everything. One thing that I forgot to include that I thought was cool. So half of this wall is actually a blue color and half of it's a white. This blue is a custom color for North Lake Blue. I just thought it was awesome. Cool fact to share with you guys. But if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'd love to go ahead and answer them for you guys. Let me know if I should drop, a Discord community or something like that where I can text you guys and call you guys a little bit more frequently than posting videos here. We're gonna post once a week. Again, have any questions, shoot me a DM or say it in the comments, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you.